is Web Junior 1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course, with the return of 60 Minutes in the Oasis. Oh yeah. This is my last night off. I was gonna do it a little sooner than now, but figured I'd at least do it on my last night off here. Still have tomorrow off yet. Then I'll be going back. Yeah, going back to jail. So wait till we get some peoples in here. Send out a few messages. Check my audio here, make sure it's fine. Alrighty, audio is fine, and it doesn't have that music playing, so that's a good thing. For some reason, last time I couldn't turn the music off. I could only turn the volume down on the music, which was kind of weird. I don't quite know why I wasn't able to just turn the music off like I normally do, but this time I turned the music off and turned the volume down. Wish you could just save the settings somehow on that, and so it wouldn't be back to default, so you can't read the letters again, and I don't know why it does that. I've already covered that in a couple videos, but just irks me. Yeah, I want to grab a hold of someone's throat and say why. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. This makes no sense at all. But oh well. Guess not everything has to make sense. But I figured I'd come on here to do 60 Minutes in the Oasis and then go back to playing some Conan Exiles with my good buddy Mr. Liquid Cool 360, awesome brother from another mother. Make sure you check him out and subscribe. Also Liquid Cool 440. But yeah, hopefully we get some people in here and get a chat going for something. Get a conversation going on something. Ugh. Oh hell. Craziness. Crazy how tired you can get when you're not at work. Like, I guess just because you rest up more sometimes, and it just makes you more tired than if you're just at work. It sounds stupid, but sometimes it's true. Try to go to bed. Try to juggle going to bed late with waking up early. Not necessarily early compared to how early I normally wake up, but probably earlier than I should wake up. Go to bed later than I should go to bed, and wake up earlier than I should wake up, just because like you try to get the most out of your time off, basically, because everyone knows how it flies by. It's crazy. But yeah, pretty nuts. But yeah, get some people in here and talk about some cool shit. We got an hour here, so normally not a lot of people come in until 10 or 15 minutes in, so see how that goes. I might send out a couple more messages. Just to let everyone know I'm live. Let's see. But yeah. Hey, Mr. Liquid Cool 360, how's it going, brother? Just talking about you how he's playing some Conan Exiles. There's Liquid Cool 360 right there. Make sure you check him out. Subscribe. Also, Liquid Cool 440. Awesome brother from another mother. Been doing a lot of pickups videos, which is badass. He's getting lots of cool shit. Oh, no problem at all, brother. Glad to have you back on Conan Exiles. I'm still gonna play some Elden Ring and stuff, but kind of gave it a little bit of a break. I just kind of jump back and forth between them, basically. Figured I'd come on here and do 60 minutes in the Oasis and get another video out. Yeah, no problem at all, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm an admin on that server, brother, so if you need anything, just let me know. I can drop whatever. Get you all set up. Got the perks. But, saw a controller at Walmart the other day. I should have bought it, but I didn't. It was a Nintendo Switch controller. It was a USB controller. You could plug it in a lot of different USB devices, but it was on clearance for 15 bucks. It was a Legend of Zelda. I should have bought it, but nah. Hey, happy 4th of July, Mr. Todd Jumper. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I should have done this a little earlier, but it's alright. I figured I'd get, at least get another video here going, and might do some sort of video tomorrow. Just film a video and upload it, but figure out something. Yeah. Yeah, I bet our cats run underneath the bed and shit. Hey, Mr. Trans Aaron 38, how's it going, brother? But yeah, I thought there would be a lot more fireworks going off here this evening, but there was, I mean, there was some, but there wasn't a lot. But I thought there'd be a lot more. Normally there is a lot more, but we went and saw fireworks on the 3rd, but about a half an hour from the house or so something like that. Seemed like everybody was wanting to set them off there. You know, that's where the main ones are closest to us. So yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why. I don't know how they can get away with that shit, doing it like wee hours of the morning and shit. That's or late at night. That's disturbing the peace. You'd think they'd get in trouble for that kind of shit. People need to sleep, you know. I mean, I get this 4th of July and all, but geez, they had all day to. I mean, not all day, I guess, but you know, it's starting to get dark. I mean, it starts to get dark. What about 8 o'clock or something like that? They probably could have done it 8 and 9 o'clock. They don't need to do it like wee hours of the damn morning, like or 12 or 1 or 2 in the morning. That's uncalled for. Bunch of bullshit, that's for sure. I said I love fireworks, but you just gotta know when they should be set off and when they shouldn't be. Hey, Lady Scooby-Doo, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. One thing I would like to find, might get killed for buying it probably, but can't really afford it right now. Anyway, but is the reissue of the Turtle Van. I already have a Turtle Van, an original one back here, but I kind of would like to have a boxed Turtle Van, but just a brand new one to look at and put stickers on, you know what I mean? And it'd be like getting a new one, all you know what I mean? Getting a new one back in the day all over again. Brings back a lot of memories, you know what I mean? But I would like to get one of those. I got the Ecto 1 from the real Ghostbusters, thanks to Mr. Trans Aaron 38. That was badass. Got to put stickers on that. Oh shit. All tipsy, are you? Well, shit. And you're not sharing. What the hell? I don't even drink those, so it's alright. Actually, I have alcohol in here, but I'm not opening it. Got the Crystal Head vodka from Dan Aykroyd. I'm getting high on Coca-Cola. Getting tipsy on Coca-Cola. How's your search for the Technodrome pieces? I'm actually having I have 2 pieces I got to get. I'm having them. I'll probably buy them eventually, but at the moment I'm actually having some guy 3D print them for me. So I haven't had any luck finding any that are decent price. So I'd probably spend about $80 on the remaining 2 pieces that I need. And as it stands, the guy that's 3D printing them for me is going to charge me like $15 for both parts. So it'll look alright until if I get a good deal down the road and actually get the original parts, then I'll swap them out for the original parts. But for now, I'm just gonna go for 3D printed parts. Also got a 3D printed part for the sewer playset coming too. I only have one part missing on that, and that's the sewer cap, or not the sewer cap, the fire hydrant cap. I'm getting it 3D printed as well, so pretty excited about that. So, and again, if I find something that one at a decent price later on, I'll just buy the original piece and swap it out. But I'd really like to get me one of them 3D printers. That'd be badass. Be 3D printing all sorts of shit. If I got it figured out, I'd be. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I saw a couple different ones. I just have the original one. I do have my turtle van right there. I do have it 100% complete. The turtle van back here. I do finally have it 100% complete. It actually is 100% complete. It's not a 3D printed part. It's the actual part that goes to it. The crappy thing about it is, Todd, is that one looks like a sewer cap or whatever, the Krang's escape hatch or whatever. I actually had that part, and I traded it off for something else because I was thinking, I'm never gonna get the Technodrome anyway, so why even keep that part? Now I got Technodrome. I wish I would have kept the damn thing. Like, ugh. But what can you do? What can you do? Can't do nothing about it now, so oh well. Just admit that I fucked up and move on, That's all you can do. Oh, it's already 18 minutes into it. We actually got a early start on the viewers commenting, which is pretty awesome. I picked up a new Beast Man today from Target, badass figure. Oh yeah, hell yeah! It does look like I've never seen it in person, but it does. I've seen it on YouTube and stuff, and it does look like a badass figure. Hell yeah! Nothing wrong with that. Oh. Oh. Mr. Liquid Cool 440. Make sure you like and subscribe and to his channel as well. That's Liquid Cool 360. He's got 2 different channels. Make sure you check them both out. He's got awesome content on both of them. Make sure you also check out Todd Jumper. I think you got a YouTube, don't you, Todd? I think. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. I don't know. I can't keep up with all the different YouTube channels. It's hard enough trying to keep up with mine, trying to do videos, and it's a mess. My wife figured it out pretty quick because my wife actually got a TikTok account for her face painting, and she's been trying to get she was trying to get 1,000 followers there. She did get it a few days ago, so she could do live streams and stuff. Yeah, Todd Jumper is okay. Todd Jumper is his main YouTube. Yeah, make sure you check him out. I can't remember if I have him. I think I might have you in the descriptions below. In the description below. I'll have to check, but I mean not now, but after this video is uploaded, and I'll be able to insert it in. But Grady. Oh, okay. Here's your new one. Okay, so there's this new one at the bottom there. Check that out. Hell yeah. I know I don't have that one on there if it's new, but I might have the Todd Jumper one on there. I probably do have the Todd Jumper one on my list of YouTubers to check out on the description below that I insert. Now, if I do a video, like an unboxing or something, I'll put it in the video with it. But one of these, I have to wait till it uploads, and then I can put it in later. But there's a description in there, but I don't have all the different links to all the other channels in there until it uploads and I go back in. So. But it works pretty good, I mean, for what it is. I just wish that they would have... I wish they would have gave the PS5 the functionality of doing this, but... no such luck in that. So... I guess once they stop supporting the PS4 and I'm not able to do this anymore, I'll have to start using my PC with the camera. So we'll see. It can't be that difficult to do. I just never tried it, and this is so easy to do. It's like the camera's crap, but it's easy to do at least, you know. You just turn your stuff off and it just uploads it. So but oh yeah, it has a camera. It has a camera. It just doesn't have... I have the camera for it right here. That's a tangled mess, and it'll probably be 3 hours into the video to show it to you here, but it's tangled up. Here's the well, yeah, here's the PS5 camera. And it folds out like that and it goes on. But there's the PS5 camera. But it doesn't, number one, it doesn't have a mic in it. You have to use your mic from your controller. Which isn't a terrible thing, because I could just plug another mic in probably. But it doesn't have the Playroom app. And you can't download it from the PS4 version. What is the new Turtles? Shredder's Revenge. You can use stream. It's free. Oh cool, I'll check it out. Thank you. What's StreamYard on, Aaron? Is that on PC or just add your YouTube? And boom. Is that on a PC or whatever? That's probably what I'll be going to, PC, after all this crap is unable to be done. So it's probably better on. It's definitely better on PC anyway, because you know the specs on the PC are better and the camera's better, and you know. I was thinking to. Oh yeah, okay. Can't remember exactly how it. Yeah, I mean, this is just so easy to do here, right here. It's like the easiest thing in the world to do. Is why I just stuck with this for live streams, because you literally just start it up. Takes a few minutes to get started up, and it records, and then you just shut the hell off, and then it uploads. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything to it except for just shut it off. But once it goes, then I'll have to find other means to do it. So right now I'll be using this probably right here. This is a full 1080p Logitech camera, which blows that piece of crap out of the water. Probably even better than the PS5 camera, I'm sure. But and it's a few years old, so. But just get better quality with when you do that. Hey babe, how's it going? Thought you were going to bed. Or you were just getting the kids to, or you know, getting the kids to bed, obviously. But yeah, I figured I'd take a break for an hour and do a 60 minutes in the Oasis till I jump back on the game. Then I probably won't be long before I come in and go to bed. Whew, feel like falling asleep now. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know how that is sometimes. This time I don't have trouble sleeping now, but have trouble. It takes me a little while to get to bed sometimes, but other than that, it's. And other times I'm like laying there trying to get my daughter to sleep, and they're like, oh. Next thing I know, I'm waking up. I'm like, damn it, I want to do stream. But yeah, like I said, there's people saying about the time frame when they're gonna discontinue the PS4, but I don't think there's anything set in stone yet. But I'd say it's still got a few years to go. Sony typically doesn't just throw you know what I mean, the console away, except for the Vita. They kind of did, but they haven't done anything for it for a while. But and there's talk about a Vita 2 coming out. I don't know. That's another thing. You can't, even if it's a PS4 game, you can't. What am I trying to say here? You can't connect your Vita to the PS5 and play the games. You can do it with the 4, but you can't do it with the 5. And I think that might have been one thing that sparked the PlayStation Vita 2 coming out, whether it is or not. I don't think PS4 will go anywhere until PS5 is easy for everyone to get. Yeah, see, then they're also talking about doing a pro version of the PS4 or 5. I mean, doing a pro, like, why would you do a pro version of a console that you can't even get? Like, wait till Wait till they're more readily available first. You can't say, "Oh, we can't get PS5s to you because of a chip shortage," but then turn around and make a whole new PS5 Pro. And where the hell did you get your chips for that at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nuts. It's like, I don't get why, I don't get the whole thing. And it might just all be rumors too. Who knows? But I heard in like 3 or 4 years they're coming out with a PS5 Pro. I don't know. And it could be true, but by then they should have the original, the normal PS5 readily available, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. I remember when I bought mine, my wife's like, she's like, now, she said, once you buy this, she said, I'm gonna let you. She said, I'm not gonna argue with you, but if they're readily available in a couple weeks, I'm gonna kick your ass. Well, here it is. What, 2 years later? Well, this December of this year, will make 2 years that the PS5 has been out, and you still can't get them. I mean, you can if you want to pay some fucking Joe Schmo on eBay $1,500. Like, fuck that. I paid too much for the one I bought, but I didn't pay that much for it. That's ridiculous. The Pro one has a beer holder. It lets you stream to. That's a beer holder. Well, you know what I'll put in it, Todd. You'll know what I'll put in it right there. I watched a video on, I guess it was either I get them two mixed up because there's TikTok, and now Facebook has their own little video clip thing that's a lot like TikTok. They totally ripped off TikTok, and yeah, so they got a thing now. So I can never tell which was which. Like, I mean, I can if I go into TikTok, but yeah, they look so much alike. I can't even remember which one I was looking at. But there was a guy making a fish tank PC. Yeah, you heard that right. Putting the innards of a gaming computer in a fish tank and putting water in it. I don't know how the hell you do that without completely destroying the PC, but whatever. You going to be around tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be here. I barely use Facebook anymore. Yeah, it's probably a good idea, John. You're not missing much. I do get on there way too often, but I don't get on there as much as I used to, but I still get on it too much probably. But most of the time what I use Facebook for is just a Facebook messaging. I message people with it a lot of times, but getting on actual Facebook, I do still, but but yeah, it's probably a good idea. But I mean, there's still some good stuff, but there's a lot of bad stuff too. I mostly use YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, I gotta somehow fix my Instagram. I can't remember what the password is for it, or even the email that I used to be able to send me what the password is. The email I probably don't even use anymore. So I need to figure out how to. I haven't figured out how to get back into it, so now I got to figure out how to unlink it from Facebook, and then make a completely different. You know what I mean? Just create another account, and then link it to Facebook. Like, it's a nightmare. It really is. I don't know if I can just make a whole new Instagram account and then link it to my Facebook, if it'll get rid of the other one and link it, or If I'll have two of them linked to my Facebook, then it'll be a hell of a mess. You know what I mean? Because I still have it linked, even though I can't get in my Instagram, I still have it linked to my Facebook. So anybody that's on Instagram, I still get pictures from it. I just can't go and look at them, or you know. Yeah, should get rid of it. Oh, okay, that's helpful. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just need to create another one and write it down in my book like I got everything else, and let everybody know that I created a new one. That way they don't think it's a fake account. Because there's a lot of that going around. Jeez. Facebook is hell for that. It's one thing I hate about Facebook. Number one, you got the people that, you know, Aaron Seville has sent you a friend request, and you know damn well that he's already on your Facebook friends. So you know it's got to be a fake account because he's been on my account, you know, been on my Facebook friends, so you block him. And then another thing is getting these fake ass people coming on there. You got some random girl, if it's even a girl at all, I don't know. You got some random girl, right? And she's just like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, do I know you? No. I just figured I could use another friend, blah, 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 blah. Where do you live? What do you do to job? Not for a job. What do you do to job? They can't even speak proper English, like. So you know it's some fucking Indian guy. And I'm not being racist, but you know it's some foreign person that doesn't understand English as well as, you know what I mean, they should be able to. Or that they should be able to do this anyway. I'm not saying every foreign person needs to learn English. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're going to try to scam people that speak English, you should at least learn how to speak proper English. You know what I mean? It would probably help. Maybe that's a good thing that they don't, though. And then, you know, and it's always the same thing. So I don't even do it anymore. I just block from now on. But I used to go in there. Well, sometimes I'd fuck with them. But I'm done with that, too. That's just a waste of time. And then other times I would go in there and, yep, only 2 pictures. Get 2 pictures up. Like, I don't know about you, but, and this is not meant to be sexist or anything by any means, but there's no girl on the face of the earth, there's no woman on the face of the earth on Facebook that has 2 pictures of themselves on there. None. Not one. It's not one. You know what I mean? My one friend, she, on her Facebook, she used to post, right before work, she used to snap 15 pictures of herself sitting at the freaking lunch table at work before we started work to upload. And that's just in a couple minutes, so nah, you know, we got lots of somewhere. Yeah, and they're always hairdressers for some reason. I don't know why. They're always, I'm a hairdresser, or nails, you know, most of the time it's a hairdresser. They don't work at McDonald's, or not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying they don't work anywhere else but a hairdresser. They're always a hairdresser. And always some fake ass pictures. I mean, they're real pictures, obviously, but you know what I mean. They're not the person that they're portraying to be. You know, I get doctors and soldiers. Oh yeah, yeah. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I don't know who's that bored to be. Somebody's fucking bored and just going around doing that stupid shit. Just trying to scam people out of their money is all it is. That's exactly what it is. Getting some people they're not doing their homework, apparently, though, because normally they target old men, which, you know, I'm not exactly a spring chicken, but most of the time they target older men that are like separated or single or whatever, and, you know, try to get money from them. Well, I don't have money and I'm not single, so yeah, you're targeting the wrong person. But I don't know. I guess people gotta make a living somehow, but it's just, Yeah, like your Uncle Mike, yeah. And you try to tell people, you know, people that are lonely like that, you can't tell them anything. You can't say, hey, this person's fake. You know what I mean? How do you tell them that? You know what I mean? I mean, you can tell them that all day till you're blue in the face, but it's not going to change the fact, you know, that they want it to be real. In their heart, they know it's fake, but in their mind, they think they want it to be real. Therefore, it's real. You know, it's sad, really, but sad only to the people that give a shit. It's not really that sad to the people doing it. They probably think it's fucking hilarious. They're getting bank, you know what I mean? Like idiots. Like, go get a real fucking job, you know? But, and I've actually told them that before. I'm like, really, I know this is a scam. Go get a fucking real job. Stop scamming hardworking people out of their money. And then I block them. So they get that message, but they can't send anything in return. There are way too many stupid people sending money as well. It's sad for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's sad. It really is. Really sad. But and it's just like the scalpers. Like, it's basically like scalping. People are dumb enough to buy a $1,500 PS4. I mean PS5. PS4 was probably the same way when it came out, though. If people are there's as long as there's people dumb enough to buy them, there's gonna be people doing it. Like, I mean, it's just the way it is. Is it right? No, but just as long as there are people that are going to do that and fall for it and do it. I mean, they're not really falling for it, I guess. They're getting a product and they're paying this amount of money for it and they're aware of it. It's not a scam, really. I mean, if they're willing to pay that, but you just gotta stop and think of it, you know. Did I pay too much for mine? Yeah, I did, but I didn't pay double or triple what the hell it's worth. Like, nah. I didn't want it that bad. Fuck that. But, it's ridiculous. As long as there's stupid people in the world that fall for shit like that, or that's gonna just say, okay, I'm just gonna buy this. I don't care if it's retail for $500 and they have for $1,500. Oh well, that's three times what's, you know. I would say it's three times what it's worth, but it's actually probably more than that, because if you pay $500 for it, then obviously it didn't cost them $500 to make. Otherwise, they're not going to be in business too fucking long. When are you guys supposed to get our packs? What's that? When are you guys supposed to get your packs? Spring, yes. Yeah, spring of 2023. Which sounds like a long time, but it really isn't that fucking long. I mean, it is, but it's already the, what, 7th month? So we got, what, 5 more months? Got 5 more months and it'll be January of 2023. That won't be spring, but, you know. But yeah, spring's more like, what, April, May, something like that. But, yeah. Still got a ways off, but I'm glad I got that damn thing paid off, because I wouldn't be able to do it now. I'd have had to let down Ward and say, sorry, I don't have money. But luckily we already got that shit paid off. So, and I still got the Neutrino one back here. I'm not going to unbox that until I get the pack and unbox them together, and boom, put them together, and there we are. But I don't know what's wrong with my other pack. I gotta tear it apart and figure out what the hell's going on with it. If it stops working, it stops working. But as long as the lights are going around and stuff, it's alright. But I go to Comic Cons. I don't typically run it anyway. I just let the lights and stuff go on it and look cool. But for some reason the sounds are failing on it. It must be a loose connection or something. So we have to take a trip up to Warg to get them. Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, because you don't want to ship those things or nothing. That'd be a pain in the ass. There's gonna be some big fucking boxes going on there, so probably take the Explorer up for that. Have enough room to put put the boxes in. I don't know. It'd probably fit in Slimer one with seats down, but gonna be some big boxes because I'm pretty sure they unlocked all the tiers, right, John? I think it went beyond unlocking all the tiers. So we'll get the stand and we'll get the custom tether and all that shit. So I think the only thing we won't get is the slime. I think that was an optional. We'll get the marshmallow dudes, the marshmallow dudes to put on, but I don't think we'll get the slime. I think the slime was an optional thing that you could purchase. But are you guys doing many Ghostbusters events this summer? I hope. I really hope we start something, but I don't know. We haven't done anything for a while. But that'd be nice. Definitely. I'd definitely like to start doing some stuff, but we've had to turn down a couple because of COVID and all Hasbro members. Okay. It wouldn't matter to me. I wouldn't put slime on mine anyway. I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't put them on mine anyway. But I mean, it's cool that there's an option. You've got more options. It's always more options are always better. You know what I mean? Regardless, so. And we're up to 47 minutes already. We'll be jumping off here pretty soon. Jeez. But we still got a few minutes to go for the 60 minutes in the Oasis. But yeah, COVID screwed up so many events. Yeah, it did. It did. It really did. It's crazy what it messed up. Now somebody else is messing up everything, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get political, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, it's not just him, but multiple people. But, yeah. Craziness, right? I didn't have the... You didn't have to order the pack? Is that what you said? Is that what you said? I didn't have to. I did. Yeah, that would be amazing, Santa, for sure. That would be great. It's the same. That's a great idea. Yeah, it is. It's a great idea. That would definitely be awesome to go to something like that for sure. That's probably what they think I'm doing at the medical center in town I work at, because it seems like I'm always going up there getting prescriptions. They always see Slimer 1 pulling in there every other day getting prescriptions. Jeez. Be like, oh, there he goes again. It's crazy how many people turn their heads, do a double take, or snap pictures, or... Wish I had $1 for every time someone snapped a picture of that thing. I'd have a little chunk of change by now. Oh, you didn't have the cash, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, yeah. I didn't have the cash either, actually, John. I just, it's a little confusing because you got John and then you got Prime John 1, John, which name is John too. But, I didn't have the cash at the time either, John. Thankfully, my good buddy Warg let me pay, like, 3 payments or whatever? 3 easy installments. Okay, so it wasn't so easy, but 3 installments, how's that? Y'all, I know about that crap. Yeah, I know about that. we've been having a lot of those ourselves. My Jeep's still messed up, but it's right. It's going. It's not going to shut off on me or nothing. But yeah, crazy. Seems when it rains, it pours, right? Finally got 3 vehicles. I got a third vehicle because the subframe of my Jeep was rotted out, and it was under. I didn't have to pay for them to do all that because it was under recall. But while they were working on it, I didn't have a vehicle, so I went out and bought another vehicle. So I was like, oh, well, I don't have 3 vehicles. Well, I kept juggling back and forth between the 2 vehicles, which one was going to go in the shop next. Boom, boom, boom. Until finally got 3 vehicles. Jeez. Oh man, Warg is a good guy. He mailed me sometimes. Oh yeah, Warg's a great guy for sure, yeah. I had an engine repair. An engine replacement. Wow. Yeah, that's a chunk of change right there. Woo! Yeah, that's definitely a good chunk of change there. But yeah, Warg's definitely a good guy. I gotta watch the rest of his video. I was watching his latest video he uploaded, and some stuff come up, and I didn't watch the last couple minutes of it. I gotta go back and watch it. Or at least the last minute anyway. Shit, don't jinx it. Shh, don't jinx it. Nah, I don't believe in jinxing. I'll tell people at work I've never hit a deer in my life, and they're like, oh, don't say that, now you'll hit. Nah, you won't. You're either going to or you're not going to, regardless of what you say, but yeah, I guarantee it was. In the thousands, that's for sure. For an engine, yeah, for sure. I had a story of a buddy of mine said that his daughter or something blew up her engine in her, I can't even remember what kind of car it was, but they went to a junkyard to see if they could find a decent one, and he was there for about half an hour or something like that, and this rollback pulls in. It has a car that looks just like hers, maybe a year or two newer. Looked just like hers, and was hitting the ass in. Of course, so the engine, of course, is still good. He said, "I'll take that engine." He paid for the engine. It's a brand new engine. Like, I mean, it only had, I don't know, a couple thousand miles on this motor, on this engine, and so the guy's like, "All right," so we'll pull it out, paid for the engine or whatever. They called him in like a week. He come back and got it, and start making noise a little ways down the road. He pops the engine. He looks at it, goes, "That's another damn brand new engine." So he goes back to the junkyard, and raising hell, he said, "Where's my brand new engine? Where's that engine at? I saw what it looked like, looked in there, and this is definitely not the engine I bought." And here, one of the workers was hiding the engine behind the building under some wood and shit. Oh, he got in some big shit over that. They made him switch. The boss man made him switch it back out. And he was trying to take that engine for himself, put this other engine in. Like, jeez, some sketchy shit right there. Some shady shit that happens, unfortunately. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It was the same time as the pack offer came out. Wow, he got lucky. Yeah, he got lucky. He finally did get it. So that's, but yeah, that's some shady shit right there. And you can't blame the shop for it because it was, the actions of one individual guy. It wasn't the owner of the shop. The owner of the shop made him change it out, and then a week later fired the guy. He made it seem like, I'm not going to fire you. You just got to do this. And then a week later he fired him. I guess because he didn't want him to be pissed about, he didn't want to fire him because he wanted him to change the engine out. But he didn't want to tell him he was going to fire him after he changed the engine out, just because he probably didn't want him to do something to the engine and be, what I mean? You just can't do that shit. But like a week later fired the guy. Which he did deserve to get fired. I had a friend, but it cost a ton. Oh, I guarantee it did, yeah. Guaranteed. Yeah, engines aren't cheap. Engines and transmissions. I I had a transmission rebuild a good while back, and it's not even as expensive as what you're talking about, but it was like $2,000 easy. I'm like, jeez. Then I ended up putting the truck on its roof. Not that it was my fault, but yeah, ended up putting it on its roof, and should have bought the truck back, but $2,000 rebuilt transmission. I could have bought the truck back for $500. But then what was I going to do with it? You know what I mean? I could have sold the transmission, I guess, but I'm glad it worked out. Mine is running better. Hopeful. With the person. Yeah, really, huh? That's killing some. That's killing businesses, and it's putting a hell of a strain on shit. I don't know if there's any end in sight. I mean, eventually it'll end, but how long? You know what I mean? Who's going to suffer before it does? You know what I mean? It's getting pretty rough. That's for sure. Pretty freaking rough. Hell, 2 years ago, people were bitching about the price of gas. Now they're wishing it was back to what it was. It's ridiculous. And you can't blame the gas, you know what I mean, like Sheets, or you can't blame Exxon or whoever's selling the gas, because they got to charge that price. Otherwise, they don't stay in business. You know what I mean? It's not their fault, you know, but it's ridiculous. Definitely ridiculous. Just dropped your phone on your head. Love you too, Bev. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm coming up on an hour anyway, so definitely appreciate everybody stopping in for sure. Checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. Had a great turnout this time. So maybe I'll do it again tomorrow in midday or something. I'll throw something up on YouTube if I do. Maybe I'll do some sort of gaming stream or something. And yeah. That would be cool. Gas is expensive here in Canada too. Oh, I guarantee you. It's ridiculous. At least you don't have a jackass for president, but you know. He's probably not helping your situation either, though. It's ridiculous. And it's easy to blame the president, and part of it is his fault. But I don't think all of it is his fault. But well, you know how that goes. But it's a big part of it. You know what I mean? I try not to get into political shit on my channel, but once in a while we'll say shit. But everybody knows what's going on. Anybody that, you know what I mean? Anybody that's old enough to know what's going on in life knows what's going on. So. Oh, I guarantee it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. If they would tap into their own resources, you know what I mean? We got plenty of oil reserves. As a matter of fact, plenty of oil reserves in the state I live in, Pennsylvania. Europe is crazy. Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Probably not going to be too long. It'll be that over here. Hell, it probably damn near is that in some states in the United States now. So, yeah, crazy. But, anyway, hate to cut this short, but it is a 60 minutes in the Oasis after all. Yeah, got that right. At least some of them anyway. Not all of them, but some of them. But, yeah. Don't want to cut this short, but yeah, you got that right, brother. But yeah, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. Make sure you check out our Facebook channel, as you can see down there, Facebook page. And thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.